Okay, we're back again, and this time we're going to do a little bit of settlement work, and then we're going to get ready to head for the Mechanist. Here I am waking up in my Fairline Hills settlement, and where we've been waiting on bated breath. Or with bated breath? Is it with bated breath? I think it's with bated breath. Anyways, we've been waiting for that orphan girl settler to show up.
I have additional fusion cores to spare.
Yes, I have plenty of fusion cores, Ada. I'm okay. I'm good. So it did occur to me, what if I was to build a sentry bot, send him out somewhere, blow him up? Would I get fusion cores for that? Yeah, well, given the amount of stuff you have to use to build a sentry bot, it probably wouldn't be the most efficient use of your resources. When you can buy fusion cores from any number of vendors should you actually need one. Alright, so we're kind of reviewing my electrical distribution system so that we can get that last house linked up. So we get that last house linked up, that'll have the neighborhood wired up. Let's move the pole next to this sidewalk instead of where the sidewalk would have gone. We'll find my itty bitty teeny weeny power conduit connectors that blends so well with the existing power infrastructure. And we'll click it in place. And there we go. It looks like it was that way from the beginning. Although, mind you, it would have been nice to have been able to use the actual stuff already. But the game doesn't work that way. Especially for a settlement that wasn't actually supposed to be a settlement. There she is! We'll bring her over here and we'll set her up in her desk. She is now enrolled in school. And let's go ahead and show her where she can sleep. You can sleep here. There you go. Alright. Now, I suppose one of these days I need to come back here and do like I did for Sanctuary. Outfit them with a kitchen and a table so that the kids can have something to eat. Although there's only the two of them. Tell you what, if I get another kid, I'm going to have to build a bigger school, because I don't think I can fit 3 of them in there. Now here we're doing what we did at Sanctuary. Basically, we building a house for the guard, which he'll never use, because he just won't, because the guards don't. You have to give them a bed that they will never use. Strange, but hey, that's the way it works. Wow, that's not even close to being on there, is it? Wow, so that's not. Try again. Let's move this to the front. I can't move this to the front. It won't snap in anywhere in the front. No matter how hard I try, it just won't do it. I suppose, no, there's enough room, so we'll try. And that won't go there. That will only fit there. That's a pig in the butt. So we'll move it back to where I had it before. And we'll set it up this way. See, when I first started doing this, I used the Buildable Cabins mod, which basically gives you the like Walden Pond cabin. There's also one in Nahant, there by the waterfront when you go to attack Libertalia. I mean, it's a cute little place, little wooden cabin with a bed and a fireplace and a table and chair. Not much in it. The only problem is the mod chest wouldn't work. I would, I'd build the mod, set everything up. It was great. Save the game, come back in, and the save would crash. I would have to go back beforehand. I got rid of that particular mod, and everything worked again. So clearly, that wasn't a good thing. So, I liked the concept, but I couldn't use that. But I discovered that this works okay. It doesn't look as good, but it does the job. You can see here I'm sticking in a fireplace. So there's a bed, there's a fireplace, and now we're going to give him a comfy chair. That looks like a comfy chair. Alright, so there he is. And he couldn't get to it if he wanted to. Okay, let's try to move the plot. And no matter what I do, it will not snap where I want it to go. Part of my problem is actually because I used a 4x4 plot when I should have used a 2. Alright, so we'll move this. Alright, there it is. It's lined up, so we click on him, we come over here, and we assign him to the bed he'll never use. But that will free up a bed in one of the houses for somebody else to use. Although I don't have the beacon on right now. 10 people, 16 food, 13 water, 20 defense, 14 beds. So I'm good for 4 more people. And maybe we'll revisit this later. Right now we have a storyline to finish up, which means we have to go up to Grey Garden and install an MSAT on Ada. So here we are. We're at Grey Garden. I have no people at Grey Garden.
At least now I'll have time to work on my pi to the last digit calculation.
Okay, so Jezzabel, despite the weirdness that happened when I put her body together, appears to be functioning normally. So that's good. So let's dismount. And let's take care of Ada. And we're going to select Ada. And we're going to do special mods. Apparently you can't have... It's an either or. You can have the radar beacon or you can have the MSAT. And once you put in the MSAT, the radar beacon disappears. I'm not sure I remember that working that way, but
it's
oh well.
Always fascinating watching you create.
Okay, so Ada is ready to go. I'm not, but Ada is. So, I don't know why I suddenly decided I needed to do a little settlement work here. Apparently I did. I guess I looked at that mess and thought, gee, we need to clean that up. I'm going to complain about the cinder blocks because I could use the concrete. And we clean that up a little bit. And Jezzabel is just wandering around. There's not a lot you can use Jezzabel for. You just let her roam around. I usually end up assigning her as a provisioner because from what I've read, she's lousy as a vendor because she's just insulting. Now I was a little cautious here because I didn't want to upset the children of Adam, and instead I walked right into landmines. That kind of becomes the story of the day here. Sugar bombs. Feral ghouls. Alright. See, I hear this voice, and I'm thinking it's coming from over there. Then I realize it's the radio. So turn the radio off, and we just start looting all of this, what has to be incredibly irradiated food items.
Yes.
Since I've been sitting next to these radiated barrels for the past 200 years, really shouldn't be edible. Get right down to it. And I never did loot the other feral ghoul. And we come here. I'm always quiet through here because there's almost always a single raider mourning a loved one, I guess. And I'd rather not disturb them. If you look real close, you might be able to see that red car falling down from the sky. I mean, I know what's happening, and I still haven't noticed it. And during the editing, I tried to make sure that I left that in the clip of it coming down. But maybe I cut it too close. What I'm looking for now is that little house. Because that little house is a random encounter hotspot. And sometimes you can catch Doc Anderson there. There's the house. Oh, it's a truck. It's a wicked shipping truck, which means if it's locked, I can still get into it. But it's not locked. It's wide open. And it has not respawned since the last time I came through. So let's head on up to the house. Now, in retrospect, coming up here to try to find Doc Anderson was kind of pointless anyways, because I don't have a spare space at Sanctuary. Which is why the girl had to go down to... Oh look, more landmines. That's why the girl had to go to Fairline Hills. Oh, another one. It's about this time I'm thinking I need to get the Lightfoot. Now see, I see it. So I get close, I'm clicking and clicking and clicking, and I'm not close enough. And it blows up in my face. How exciting. Okay. So anyways, we got the Drumlin Diner up there, and ooh, blue. I haven't rated this. Nuka-Cola, Quantum, and Cherry. Wow, that was good. Shall we try our luck? And yeah, I should have known after taking all these landmines to the face that my luck is not doing real well right now. Alright. Has these respawned yet? Nope, not quite. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't so long ago since I came past here, so it's not surprising. So let's come up here and... Oh, look, it's Carla. You again.
Huh?
Hey, Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
Why else would I bother you?
Let's see what you have.
I got a little bit of everything.
Now, the only thing I'm really interested in right now is fusion cells. And you have none. Not a sausage. Do I need any of this stuff? Well, I mean, the stuff I use the most, with the exception of the fusion cells, I'm even fairly good on shotgun shells, so let's just let you go.
I can rest easy knowing that
Trudy
Wolfman is rotten in hell. Thank you. Do you need anything?
Let's see what you have.
Let's
All
see what
salvage.
Trudy has.
But nothing's junk.
All salvage and nothing's junk. It's all junk. And you don't have it. Your inventory is fairly similar to Carla's. I guess that makes sense. You would think traveling traders would stop at stationary ones and maybe trade goodies between each other. After all, since Carla is a roaming one, she gets more customers than Trudy does, so Trudy has some things that aren't selling. She can trade them off for things that she is selling. And here we go. I kind of expected this to happen. You noticed.
That takes care of that.
Or as you may have noticed. Wow, look at this guy. Just comes charging headlong towards the guy in the power armor. Armed with nothing but a tire iron.
That's the last of the powering weapons.
There you go. Oh, you were going to attack me with a switchblade. Power armor against a switchblade.
I suggest we take as much as we
I
can
don't know
carry.
I don't know what kind of jet they're on, but it must be really good stuff. Yeah, let's attack the person in power armor with a tire iron. We might dent his power armor. Or we might scratch it with our switchblade. All the time I've played, I have not yet come up here. So this is a fragmentation grenade. Well, at least not a landmine. It had blown up into my face. Got the fan because, yeah, turns out I'm going to need the fan. And we've got this little safe here. Let's see if there's anything interesting in it. Try again.
That's it.
Oh, look at all of this ammo. At least there's fusion cells here. Didn't get to buy any, but they had plenty. And I don't need the pipe right pistol. Get rid of it. Alright. Yeah. Head up into the bell tower. The belfry. Is there anything down here? Nope. Alright, back up. Sometimes these are set up as sniper nests and you'll find some goodies up here, but not this time. I guess I could just jump out and jump down, but don't want to confuse my companion. Go around the side, we'll cross the rickety shack plank bridge and head down the stairs and back out into the church. And again, another one of these churches, but I haven't found a mod that gives you the opportunity to put that someplace else. Be nice. Okay, that's one of our guys, so I don't have to get trigger happy. Ooh, red. Wow, that's what I get for using the funky armor. But there's goodies here, so we'll gather them up. Anything down here? Sometimes there's a box underneath or a safe on the wall somewhere, but not in this one. So we'll pick up some light bulbs, we'll pick up some fuses, all of which seem to have the same stuff. Glass and copper. Ooh, technical documents. That's as good as caps. And we'll come up here. Oh, we go up again. And we go out of the building. Is there anything worth looking here? I think there was a chem box there that I completely ignored. But that's me. Alright, so now we come around here. And we're getting laser fire from, oh look, some of our Mechanist friends. Just keep shooting him. Try not to shoot Ada. Ooh, explosion was enough to take out the iBot. Darn. Let's pick it up. Oh, some more fusion cells. Well, that was useful. Fusion cores would have been nice. And, oh look, I hear a vertibird. Where is the vertibird? Oh, there you are. Could have used your help a few minutes ago, brothers. Oh well. Let's look down here. A little more. Desk band. Not the only thing to pick up here. Oh, look. Chem cooler. See? Sometimes there's stuff down here. Here you go up one flight of stairs, and you're at there. See, in the other place you had to go up 2 flights of stairs. And you go up this way and there's nothing to it. Now we're out here, there's nothing to see at all. Alright, well, here's another business I can do some looting in. Here's the first aid box. And a whole lot of nothing. We go upstairs. And there's a wall safe. So let's look in the wall safe. See, one of these days I'm going to have to actually come down and go through Concord, because I haven't done the stuff underground. There's the speakeasy I haven't really done. There's the workhouse that I really haven't done. And there's stuff in all of them that might be worth getting. But right now, I'm just doing what strikes me as better. Or in this case, I'm just sort of following along the story. And there's no getting in there anywhere. Alright, so let's head on up. This house is always good for something. As long as you don't hit it too frequently. For instance, I can see the blue of Nuka-Cola Quantum in the fridge. And some pork and beans. And some sugar bombs. More junk food. Oh, the sugar bombs have the advantage of being able to turn them into donut mix.
Find anything useful?
Strangely enough. Another safe. And click.
Nice.
And more ammo. And some pre-war money. No, I don't need a suppressed pipe revolver. Some goodies in the chem box, and now we can head out. And, Ada! Oh my gosh. Jeez. I switched to the pistol because it's easier to deal with any wonderful sting wings. Okay, now see, he's trying to climb up there, which means he clearly doesn't like these stairs. Pathing issues again. Always in this game, pathing issues. You know, if just once they'd make a... It'd be nice if they'd like make a mod that you could activate, and if you can't climb someplace, your settlers can't climb there. If you can climb there, your settlers can. So we'll try that new step in the front. It's bigger, it's in a different place. Okay, that one works. Here's my dog. And I have a cat. My trader. Oh, there's the cat. I need to take care of the cat here. Where can I should probably just get rid of that. You know? It's not like it's doing any good. So let's find the cat bowl. It'd be nice if I could put it up on that shelf. I could put it there, but Alright, let's put it here in front. There we go. Someplace nice for the kitty to visit. And here we have a place for people to sleep. With a nice little fireplace. Keeps them warm, but no place for them to really relax up here, so we'll put a couch. A nice comfy couch. And we'll reorient the fireplace to face the couch. There we go. Alright, that's nice. Alright. Bring that up. Where's the guy? Oh, now he's behind the building. That happens a lot too. You build these things here, and they will go behind the buildings. They won't go in them. I saw the same behavior at the drive-in. I assigned a person to the Slocum Joe stand, oddly enough, and they kept walking around behind it. They're going into it now, and here she is standing in front of the guard post. Is there some reason why maybe she can't get into it? Doesn't look like it. Great. Oh well. The stats are there, even if the behaviors aren't. That's what I need the most. Why, Bill? You know there's nothing there. Alright, so we come up here, and it's getting late in the evening. And Vault Tech guy is there. And Hargraves is there.
I must
Where's my
apologize
cricket
for the
look-alike?
diagnosis I'm currently a consequence of being mechanical in nature.
Maybe it's too close to the wall. I swear. We'll do that. And we'll come up here and... oh yeah, that's where I'm hoping to put Doc Anderson someday. Here's my kids in their school. Got a bathroom that works. They've got beds. I need to make them a kitchen. I need to finish this house a little bit. And since somebody gives me this nifty little cooking, this abbreviated kitchen. I actually get 2 of these. This one has a working stove. The other one with the craftable working sinks and showers gives you a working sink. Ooh, lockers. I need to give these boys some lockers. But instead, I found the refrigerators and I forgot completely about the lockers. I just put a fridge in, which makes sense. They need a fridge for their stuff. And, you know, now that I look at that, that doesn't actually look straight either. And here's where I'm going. See, in beds, the children's beds are included in just the beds tab. But the chairs are in their own separate world. And I forgot that. But here we go. We have them a picnic table. So they've got some place to sit and eat. Let's add a light. It's all nice and lit up. And check the bedrooms. Forget about that. And oh, look. They're getting up and going to they're ready for supper. All right. Kids are taken care of. So let's go ahead and do this last little bit of stuff. Can you see what I'm going to put on this? I don't know what to call it other than school. The other building will get a sign that says Bazaar in front of it. Not Bizarre, Bazaar. Or as Oxhorn insists on mispronouncing it, Bazar. That's a personal pet peeve of mine. People who mispronounce words on YouTube. Watch a video for a movie where all through the movie they will say the character's name correctly, and yet the YouTube creator will butcher it every time. Put up those. Alright, see, now here comes the question, do I put a bathroom in first? Give them a restroom for the building? See, because I will be putting in a couple of arcade machines, one-armed bandit, slot machines. I find it interesting that the plans Valerie Barstow had for a slot machine were already set up to use caps, even before the economy was based on caps. Alright, let's strip this down, and we'll go and
carry some of that for you.
rebuild it. I know you can carry stuff for me, but I'm only going over here. So we come over here to our... I really need to put one of those inside. I actually need to put a door switch inside too, so I can go in, close the door, and keep the companions out. Alright, let's rebuild the outcast armor. Outcast, that was the word I was looking for earlier, and I just ended up working around it. And I've run out of steel. Can you believe that? Oh man. Well, fortunately, here in Sanctuary, I still have steel. See, I could scrap the floor jack. That would be steel. Or I can just come over here and scrap the picker-up truck. I need that space to put to build a Brahmin trap anyway. And I can put fake cars back
I
later
wonder how long my
anytime.
systems will endure these rugged conditions.
Yes, you'll do fine. So let's go ahead and finish fixing stuff. Let's keep going. Not that it matters, because I will probably never use this suit of armor again. But at least it's in one piece. Ah, the Tesla armor. Alright, let's go ahead and put this one back. Click. And let's repopulate the frame. Boom, 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 boom. And then we'll come here and unload some stuff. Everything needs unloaded. And there was something else. I have a crippling quad barrel missile launcher. How did I not see that before? I mean, I'm sitting here. I don't need 2 poisoner ones. I think the crippling one would be better. Problem is, I don't remember which one of those had the computer tracker on it. Alright, well. Oh yes, and I needed my kneecapper Western revolver. Because that's smaller, useful. Alright, got that. Crippling quad barrel missile launcher. Night vision scope. Don't need a night vision scope. I want the guided system. So we'll go down to poisoners. And I don't know what I'm waiting for. Maybe I got momentarily distracted. There we go. Targeting computer. That's what I want. I'll take the targeting computer off. We'll put the night vision scope on it, because I don't care. Then we'll go back to the other one. And we'll put targeting computer on it. See, a crippling quad barrel launcher might do me more good than the poisoner ones, because, I mean, face it, what's a poison ammo going to do to a machine? I mean, really. I mean, it might work okay on other stuff, but I don't see it doing well against a machine. Whereas crippling, if it damages a robot's leg, it won't attack me. Be able to attack me. So, it doesn't matter. I'm going to put both of them back up anyway, because I don't want to carry them around. Put you back. Put you back. And are we good? I think we're good. Okay, let's close that. Now, I'm still here for a while. No, I'm not here for a while. Let's go ahead and put the kneecapper back where it belongs in my armor, or my weapons quick thing. So we'll kneecapper. Goes in 5. While I'm thinking about it, let's take the we'll take that and put that in 8. Okay, so I can quick access all the weapons I'm carrying now, which is probably way too many of them, but such is life. Alright, we're going to try to rapidly unload stuff here, because I've got a lot of stuff I don't need to carry with me in the next phase of this playthrough. Because we need to end up at... I want to end the day somewhere in the general vicinity of the Mechanist's lair. So let's get rid of all this stuff. I mean, I'm carrying so much of this stuff Fortunately, since I'm not playing on survival mode, I can carry all of this stuff. I mean, okay, yeah, I understand survival mode is probably the most realistic of them, but it's a video game, okay? I'm not looking for realism. Or, you know, inconvenient realism, I guess you could call it. So let's start unloading junk. Carefully unload everything but the Slocum Joe's Espresso tin. And we'll put it up here. Yay! Okay. So in the general area, restoring order. Okay. What am I doing? Back to this again. Okay. So we've got restoring order. We access the Mechanist's Lair. And the Mechanist's Lair is way down here. And the closest thing I have access to is Prydwen. I mean, I suppose I could snooze at the railroad headquarters, but I still have to go up and down. Whereas at the Prydwen, I just have to go down the street. So it would be best to go to the Prydwen. So let's get my appropriately ranked armor. And we'll go to the Prydwen. The Sentinel returns to the mothership, so to speak. Now, in theory, I could have just went to the Boston airport, but I have nothing built at the Boston airport. Eventually, I will. I will build like a little Brotherhood of Steel base. After I make sure I have the Boston Airport workshop fix.
It should have been the Brotherhood dealing the final blow to the Institute.
Still
Nothing
bitter.
in it, man.
Still bitter. They're still bitter. Oh, gee. Alright, since we're here, if he's awake, let's get our caps.
Ah, Sentinel. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
Here, I have documents.
I found some technical documents for you.
These look rather promising. You certainly have a knack for this sort of work. Here are the caps that I promised.
So, 300
Remember,
caps.
the
I can't
Commonwealth is
complain
an
about
almost
300
unlimited
caps.
source for these technical documents.
That's a good thing.
Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find.
Okay. We've got our caps. And now we're going to try to avoid most of the other stuff. And we're going to go find Scribe Nariah, if she's awake. Because I'm walking around with all these blood samples. So let's get rid of some of these blood samples. There she is.
Have you collected any blood samples, Sentinel?
Of course I have.
Yes. Here you go.
Oh, this is perfect. Let me get these somewhere cold before they spoil. Here's some caps for the trouble.
You have no idea how long I've been carrying
Nariah,
these.
Have you collected any blood samples, Sentinel?
have you synthesized any more of the X-111 compound?
You're in luck. I just finished synthesizing
Yippee.
some earlier today. Remember, keep bringing me blood samples, and I'll keep making the compound.
I will do that. Alright. So... And since I have those... Since I have the X-111 compound... Let's make use of the X-111 compound. And click. There we go. It's worn off already. Wow. It's alright, it took care of the... Now, where is my bed at? That's not mine. That's not mine. That's not mine. Although, I can't get to it. What is that? It's not mine. That's not mine. This is mine. There's somebody sleeping in my bed. Why are you sleeping in my bed? Scribe. Well, we'll come over here to this bed then, since you're sleeping in mine. Let's find a convenient place to dismount. Alright. And we'll go ahead and call it a night. So tomorrow we'll be ready to go attack the Mechanist. But until then, stay away from the death claws.